Our brains recognize weight, texture, threat.
And cinema learned to borrow that truth.
Prehistoric Earth feels real when every step has consequences.
Scale is the first ingredient. Make the world bigger than us. Force is the lie we demand to be true. The camera hides the monster, and your mind completes it.
This world convinces you first, then the monster inherits belief.
So why does it feel more real than fantasy?
Because filmmakers don't start with monsters. They start with Earth.
Detail is evidence. Your eyes read it like truth. If the skin tells the truth, the monster becomes possible.
Sound is the invisible skeleton of a creature.
Tonight, we trace the birth of movie monsters. Not invented, discovered.
This is where the screen begins to feel like Earth.
To believe.
Fossils don't give us movies. They give us constraints.
Earth writes the timeline. Filmmakers learn to read it.
Realism starts small, at the grain of a world. Environment speaks before any creature does.
If the world's credible, a monster becomes inevitable.
Weight is the language your body understands. Herd behavior is nature's alarm system.
Cinema copies this moment because it feels true. Geology is the oldest production design.
When the air has texture, the image gains weight.
Skeletons are blueprints, but life is movement.
We compare the past to what our instincts already know.
Movement is where belief is born.
Speed plus mass. Your brain can't ignore it.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
The sky sells the scale.
Light is the oldest special effect.
Build the world right, and the monster is already real.
Prehistoric Earth feels real because it's built on patterns we recognize.
We measure what existed, then
infer what's missing.
Inference is where imagination earns permission.
Design begins with nature's rules, then bends them.
Texture tells time.
The world must breathe with them.
We don't animate cool. We animate cause and effect.
Balance is the difference between cartoon and creature.
Violence isn't required. Anticipation is. Your fear fills the gap.
Practical weight tricks the camera, and the camera tricks us.
Tangibility wins because it leaves evidence. The horizon is nature's simplest promise of scale. What we can't see feels bigger.
Color guides emotion, so realism becomes a feeling.
When physics, light, and emotion agree, the monster is born.
Not as fantasy, but as a memory we never lived. The climax of realism is not the image, it's your nervous system.
We recognize predators by sound patterns.
Sound designers build truth from familiar fear. Even before you see it, you believe it.
Interactive light is the handshake between fake and real.
A monster must read in 1 second. Shape is storytelling.
Momentum sells danger. Crowds create scale. One beast becomes a world event. Weather makes the world feel alive.
Size isn't a number, it's a cinematic rhythm.
We compare to understand.
Motion triggers instinct. Run.
Detail anchors speed.
Then we release you with calm.
Restraint makes the monster feel intelligent. Earth, physics, sound, fear together, they manufacture belief.
And after the terror, we remember wonder.
Monsters work because the world around them is honest. Cinema is controlled reality.
A believable creature is a contract with the audience.
We paint the past with cues, and your senses already trust. Sometimes, the monster is strongest when unseen.
The real past is stranger than fiction.
So filmmakers chase one question. What did it feel like to live beside giants? Planet itself becomes the first character.
And technology becomes the translator.
Nature becomes the blueprint.
Small truths create big belief.
Across eras and climates, Earth keeps the same grammar.
When prehistoric Earth feels real on screen, it's because your senses recognize the rules.
We may never return to that world.
But in the dark of a theater, Earth brings its monsters back to life.